Lords of the Fallen 2 has gotten its much anticipated announcement trailer. As a huge fan of Lords of the Fallen 2023, I wanted to take a look at both the trailer and what supplementary info we got on the game. Starting with the trailer. As it begins, the narrator informs us that the gods have abandoned us due to the coming darkness, followed by what looks like a corpse in what appears to be a battlefield of fallen hallowed sentinels being chosen by some kind of monster. We then pan to our first look at the new Dark Crusader, who looks absolutely sick, I shall say, and him and some woman seems to be overlooking what appears to be this building we see in Lords 2023, but it looks as if it was taken over by some big sunflower. Next, our Crusader experiences some kind of pain as the narrator tells of an ancient, powerful and hungry power within him, during which we get some bits of the Crusader in action, and this interesting shot of the corpse from earlier, which I can only assume they and Crusader are one and the same. After this, we get a shot of this new character who asks us to harness the darkness and deliver unto the so-called Lord's retribution. I'll dive more into what this could mean later on. We then pan up to see the same tower from earlier, but only there is now what appears to be a floating city just above it. Then we get this shot of this angel throwing down a blade onto a bridge and breaking it with what looks like radiant magic. It bears mentioning of the similarity between this shot and the fight against another angelic character on a bridge, that being Pietà. We then see another good shot of our Crusader and some architecture and tapestries that seem to indicate that we're no longer within Mornstead. After this, we get a cool shot before the Crusader gets leg-locked by Big Angel Lady. Finally, the narrator claims if we fall, the world falls with us as the Crusader is killed, and we hear a similar sound effect as the umbral transition in Lords 2023. The final shot is the Crusader looking out on the tower in what appears to be an even more hellish depiction of the umbral realm. That does it for the trailer, but we also got some info about the game from the website and the game on the PlayStation Store. The description on the store states that the game takes place centuries after the last title. It also says that the umbral darkness has spread and consumed all but one last kingdom within Axiom, a kingdom that was stolen by the gods themselves. Now there's the information on the website, which is mostly treading a lot of the same ground. However, there is a big emphasis on blood in several pages. This could mean blood will play a large part within the game, but that's just a toss-up. Now let's try to examine the trailer and see what we can pull from it, which I will continue on in part 2. If you don't want to watch another short, I'll be uploading this analysis as a full video soon.